From the Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, AT&T Sportsnet presents Houston Rockets basketball. As tonight, the ball to play their style as opposed to the other way around. And Tarik Black went down to the two-man crew with he and Tony Brothers. Gobert kicks it off in the corner. Mitchell for three. He is the leading one of the best rookie crops in years in the NBA. So many good young players at the feet of Black. The power dribble. Got it back. Threw up a howitzer to score. So some athletic genes there in the Mitchell family.
That helps.
Winding down hard on Gobert. He's so long. Good on as well. Long outlet pass to Black. Catches it. Got clipped. Goaltending. Yes, by Rubio. Slipped by Tucker. And the lob to Gobert. You can count on him to play every night. This is his 201st consecutive game. Now it's Paul on Gobert in the corner for three. That gives up a lot of height, but not much strength, and that was on full display there. Harden into the paint, right into the chest of Gobert. It's his first shot of the game. Jazz now 1 of 5 from deep. The Rockets have shot it lights out against Utah this season from three. Today, into the lane, sweeping hook by Royce O'Neal, who's carved himself out a very nice spot in the Jazz rotation this year, and then his favors on the business end of the pass with a slam. Rockets playing their second game in like 24 hours, so I haven't had much time to think about it. Jerebko, ball fake, and that will count. He'll take Nene off the dribble, and a hammer. Thunderous throw down there for Rudy Gobert.
Arena, so there's no ice under the floor. Makes a big difference.
Crowder ties it up at 16.
Spacing was not good there. Nene had Gobert in the wrong spot.
Crowder wide open for three, and the Jazz have the lead. Chris has played in 2 of the games against the Jazz this season. He's played very well. The Rockets get an open look for Joe Johnson, and he buries it.
Unfortunately, he hasn't hit his shots early.
Yeah, he's 0 for 4 now from deep.
Got to keep shooting, though.
Favors back to Crowder. Wrap around for the deuce. Back to O'Neal. Rockets, the 19 points in the first quarter. The fewest they've scored in a first quarter this season. As Matt mentioned earlier, the Rockets have been and are the top first quarter team in the NBA. Crowder contested over Mbah a Moute. So the Rockets again having a tough time scoring here now for 6.5 minutes. Rubio turned back by Mbah a Moute. By Mbah a Moute now to Alec Burks, who fails to score overall. They've since gone just 2 for 11, wide open in the corner. Burks, the three is good, and the Rockets need another timeout.
Up after your pet.
Those bags were, I never really understood that concept where you grab the bag and you pick it up with your hand, even though it's touching the bag as Tarik Black. I need some sort of an apparatus. Down the baseline, Burks. Boy, you mentioned a lot of it. Jazz don't play again until Friday. They wrap up this season tying 6-game homestand against Minnesota. And Rubio, who's Jazz are shooting 57% now from the floor. Crowder picks up by 3 to Gobert, the hesitation, and then Tucker turns the corner, knocked down his own man, and actually Ingles turned back by Black on the baseline. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell. Nowhere to go for Mitchell. Ingles the catch and release. In and out. Offensive rebound. Favors back up with it. Barn down the center of the lane. He's able to work it up, and it's big. Ingles on the move, back to Gobert, and has that upward motion to both of his arms, I think, that caught the officials' eyes. Mitchell turns a corner, and he slams it home. Crowder returning, Favors out. Harden one-on-one down the baseline, got fouled and won. Now getting a little bit of momentum back. Harden attacks, Nene dunks, 8 straight.
as a starter here tonight.
James has 13, but Tarik Black has 8, so he's the Rockets' second leading scorer. Rubio aimed it, but it was good. About 2.5 blocks per. Without Clint Capella and that vertical spacing, which is so important for the Rockets offensively, well, especially shooting-wise. In the last couple of games, coming back from that hamstring injury. Rubio gets by Black. As you said earlier, Matt, he's taking advantage of his time. Ball for the free throw line. Oh, wild one. Rockets trying to inch their way closer. Hard Euro stepping and scoring. It's a one possession. Hard out the corner to Paul. Into the paint. Over Gobert. 1-point game. Well, 2013 season.
That shows you that the Jazz, when it was Stockton and Malone, as Gobert gets an and one there.
The tops in the NBA.
Right. Times have changed.
Big time. The Rockets currently leading the NBA in threes attempted per game at almost 43 a night. Oh, Hart trying to pull out the chair from Favors. Kept his recovery was hard. Crowder thought he fouled him. Rockets have a man advantage here the other way. Extra pass in the corner. Ariza open. He's had a relatively quiet game. He's now 1 of 7 from deep. Mamute in the corner. Ariza open, resets, shoots for the lead, and gives it to the Rockets. Harden with the steal. 2-on-1. Bounces it to Luke. And that was Repko baits Harden to go right, goes to the net, and it's stripped from behind by Crowder, knocked it out of his hands. Mitchell pirouetting, and he rolls it up and in. Harden on O'Neal, through the paint, to the rim for 2 more.
I just saw a rumor that they're talking about esports in the Olympics in 2020.
Crowder ended up missing them both. Johnson does not miss that. 2 run here for the Rockets. This is their biggest lead of the game at 9. Favors 11 turnovers in the game. Green uses the pick, comes up firing his first points of the game. He thought he got fouled on that collision. Paul finds Johnson. Great pass to Bamute. Timeout Utah. Foot beyond the line. Mitchell, spin move and score. 7'9" wingspan and a 9'7" standing reach. That was at the combine. Maybe he's grown a little bit. I don't know. Tough shot for Paul over that wingspan. 4 of 11 now. Crowder lob pass. Gobert won't miss that one. It's not been easy for them to come by here in the second half. As you mentioned, the Rockets defense has been much improved. Open corner 3 for Ingles, and he gets one to go. That's his. Luke for 3. 5 in a row for Luke. 3.5 remaining. A 2-possession lead for the Rockets. Bamute in rhythm.
Big time shot.
In the first half. And has now scored the last 8 points for the Rockets. And his last 3 baskets all but huge. Rockets trying to put a lot of pressure on Gobert defensively, and they find a seam and a mushy, soft open. Luke Bamute coming out of nowhere. 6 of 6 now. 14 points. Crowder drops it up and in. Luke back to Chris. 4 on the shot clock. 2 minutes. All the move. Puts Gobert on skates. Trying to bring this win home. Luke fakes a 3, weaves his way to the rack, got fouled, it counts, and an and one. Gobert down low. On the road trip and sitting courtside. She's out of bounds. And that will officially do it. The Rockets continue their winning ways. 13 straight. And again, gutting one out here on the road in a very tough scenario in altitude on the second night of a back-to-back. They did not play well at all in the first half. A lot of